Hi everybody, Brenton Mastronardi, Chief Operating Officer, Billy Ellis Roofing, and we are in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. at the inaugural 2010 USA Science and Engineering Expo in Washington. Billy Ellis Roofing was invited by the U.S. Department of Energy to show off our Thermodeck product, which is among their emergent and new energy efficient technologies made for the homes of the future. Let's go ahead and go into our booth and talk to some of the reps from the U.S. Department of Energy to see what's going on. So we're here with Art Romero from the U.S. Department of Energy, and Art is actually the one who invited us here. So Art, why don't you tell us what this is all about?
All right, thank you very much, Brenton. It's a pleasure having you here. I just want to kind of touch base on what the main purpose of having this event. It's engaging K through 12 along with the consumer, educating, outreaching, letting them know what technologies are available and will save them money in some of their home technologies, transportation technologies. So if you take a look, this is our Department of Energy booth. Some of the technologies that we have here is actually in collaboration with our national labs and our manufacturers. The main point of this event is to show that we've done research to prove that these technologies do work in reducing the energy consumption of buildings, what have you, through lighting, through heating, ventilation, and cooling. Like I said, we teamed up with Oak Ridge National Laboratory and Billy Ellis Roofing to develop our Thermodeck system. So when I say we helped develop this emerging technology, this was actually done through a collaboration between Oak Ridge National Laboratory and Billy Ellis Roofing to test and validate that this Thermodeck system is actually cost-effective in the specific climate regions throughout the United States.
Well, Art, thanks so much. It's been a phenomenal show, and it's been just an amazing opportunity for us to be here. Thank you so much for the invitations. The weather, it's Washington, D.C. It's been beautiful, and hopefully we can all get together and do this next year.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
I'm a neuron.
And now, testimonials.
So you saw our product Thermodeck.
I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty interesting. It looks like a pretty simple way to do a lot of savings.
Great.
Something that can be even incorporated in older homes.
Awesome. Yep. And that's really kind of where we're going. I think so. Where do you see it in terms of kind of the stuff that you've seen in roofing technologies and those kinds of things? I mean, where do you kind of see it positioned, or where do you see it making a difference?
I don't know how much I've seen in roofing technologies, but I know I've not. It makes a lot of sense. It seems pretty simple.
Yep.
It's nothing fancy, nothing that couldn't be just easily done and put into place.
What I took away from that is that there's things that I don't know as an adult that I need to be more educated on, and once I am, I can show the kids. But they can look at a website and understand that here's one temperature with just a traditional roof, here's another temperature with the polystyrene, and the difference that it makes with the heat rising. They understand heat rises. They can understand how they can get cooler air up through there with just a few innovations.
Exactly.
And that's what I learned from that. So it sparks my interest.
Right.
And it gives me something else to take back to my students.
Well, once you install it, it sort of runs itself. It's it doesn't require a lot of care and feeding. It's looks like a good technology for making your house more energy efficient. Pretty maintenance free.
This exhibit in particular was fascinating because it's very real for us. We're looking at replacing a roof.
Yep.
We're concerned about energy consumption and resource utilization, and to see something so clear-cut, so easily demonstrated.
Sure.
We've walked through some stuff that's a lot more theoretical.
Right.
But to bring it home and, what you talked about, the air being drawn up, and it's just the mechanics of science and application really brings it home for us.
It sounds like a good idea. Be able to save energy and make your roof last longer, I would assume.
Outstanding. So have you seen other roofing technologies out there or anything, kind of like our system?
No, I have not.
Good. All right. Very good. So you feel like it's much different than everything out there?
Well, it's different than the standard roof that I'm familiar with.
So the Thermodeck product you liked, and it was an easy to understand, and it didn't seem like kind of voodoo science. It's all.
I'm looking forward to replacing our roof now.
Great.
I'm talking about huge energy savings.
Absolutely.
And I think what's great about it is not using energy.
Right.
In the
it's
process.
A passive system.
The passive
exactly
system,
right.
And it makes regular materials last longer, and it's simple and it's an easy fix.
How much of a factor was it the fact that it's a totally passive system, that there's no electronics, it doesn't really create or use energy to save energy?
I really think it's part of the overall package that everybody needs to be considering as a way to reduce energy use in the house.
One of the things that we always tell our customers when they want to know what to do to reduce their energy bills is insulate the house.
Exactly.
And if they have insulation, add more. So
many times on the mechanical side, being an HVAC contractor, I say, okay, well, we can spend more money to put in something that's a little bit more efficient, but with a large financial jump. Exactly. So it makes sense sometimes not to go to the ultimate highest level mechanical product when you can take a small portion of the difference in cost and do something to the house envelope to save energy overall.
And that was really something that you had considered back in the 70s. You built it so that it was forward-looking in terms of waiting for solar to become cost-effective. But you had done a lot of research in terms of by the time it actually became something you were willing to invest in, that it really had the cost-value benefit was absolutely there.
Especially now with the federal tax credits, this product would qualify definitely for that as part of the insulation envelope. Unfortunately, that program is going to be gone by the time the end of the year comes around, but there's still time to people to do something.
Well, and just with the cost that we were talking about for the Thermodex system, that really does fit the cost-value equation that you're really looking at.
Well, we figured that our solar system has a payback of about 6 years.
Right.
So this would fit right into that.
Absolutely.
To see the complete interviews, go to BillyEllisRoofing.com.